Let's see if they can use that as fuel in this ball game.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13.
This one fielded at the 5. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing.
K.J. Hamler deep for the Broncos.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. 49-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that 1 interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with the receiver?
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
This will be caught. Judy.
And out across midfield down to the 45. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. A first carry now. This is Williams.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Again, it's Williams. And some space here.
And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line.
A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish that.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
He'll get this one to Patrick. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw here. Flushed out right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Here we go with Williams. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5.
That was fourth and what we would call long in that situation, wasn't it? That wasn't fourth and inches, was it?
No, I mean, you get in those situations, 4th and 3, 4th and 4. That's a lot to, what would you say, a lot of pizza left in that box.
It certainly is. Not everyone dove in on that one. In today's NFL, this is a passing down. All right, this is not a running down. That takes a lot of guts to call that play and even better execution.
A nifty move on the run, but ultimately stops short of the goal line down at the 2. Williams is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. On 3rd and goal, they're going to run the option. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Now Zane Gonzalez for the field goal try. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Gonzalez's kick is good. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it. Now, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23. The middle linebacker to 4-3. So often the captain of the defense gets them all lined up, and the captain made a great read there to snuff that play out.
And sometimes all of your best laid plans of play design, your X's and O's, they can't always account for individual effort defensively. And this was one of those times. Just a terrific play to hustle over there and get the running back to the ground.
This one complete to his running back, Jamal Williams. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
When you're dead last in the NFL with third down conversions, the odds are against you every time you face it. How about him picking up that one? That was big for them.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. That's caught left side by Judy. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll set up to throw. Finding his big receiver Patrick over the middle. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. He'll look to throw. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he's stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up 1st downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. This one tough. They need 9 yards on 3rd down. Back to throw. Yeah, this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And, you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team. This is just confidence building and growth time for him, right?
Yeah, it's a game within the game, isn't it? Because every team wants to win all games on their schedule. But the development of this rookie quarterback is paramount for this team. So you're exactly right. Every rep, doesn't matter what the game, what the situation, what the score, valuable for him, valuable for his team as they look towards next year.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. The Colts now, their offense works their way back onto the field. Sitting at first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
On second down, it's Taylor. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On third down, he'll drop to throw. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? Third down, they just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And they will take over first and 10. And Denver getting set to take the field.
The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
They put that one in the win column for the defense. Trying to contain tight ends in the passing game is so difficult nowadays, but they did in a big way there.
Second and 11. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick.
And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Following the penalty, it's Williams. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. The offense on 3rd down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A give to Williams, running right. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
This one swung out to Williams. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
Holding offense.
Temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call. They're going to look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A pass for Sutton is intercepted.
Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And the Colts are going to take possession here at their own 33.
3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him. And what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the 1st down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field.
Now they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
A good gain on 1st has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
They're going right back to Pittman. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. The Colts at 9-3 here on the year. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. They'll look to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
That was just a good example of taking what the defense gave him. No one opened downfield, knew where his safety valve was, swung it out to him. He gets upfield and picks up the first down. Well done all the way around.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But I believe the Colts were able to fall on this when they were. And so possession will remain with Indy.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And able to complete it to Moreau. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
Over the middle, that's caught by Taylor. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. Now back to throw. Throw right side into the hands of Foster Moreau. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And Gay knocks this one through. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball away, what's the first thing the coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Broncos going to go on offense now late in this first half. And we'll see how much they want to push things, leading already here 10-3.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
And this one too low.
Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things definitely getting interesting.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this 3rd quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Bronco offense ready to begin this third quarter play. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll drop to throw.
Open man, he completes it to Judy. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. Out of the gun now on third down. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 44-yard line. Now we give up the middle to Williams. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. Second and 3. And this is Ertz with it, right side. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield.
And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
2nd and 2. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he finds his tight end, it's Ertz.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
2nd and 4.
Finding Sutton on the out route, who makes the catch.
And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
They're going to look to throw. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. Gonzalez's kick is good, and they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
They'll check this one down to Taylor.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Finding space at the 40.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 to 44. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. He'll look to throw. That's complete to Moreau, the tight end. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Out of his hands quickly to Pittman. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. 3rd quarter here in Indy. This is 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Out to the right and complete to Pittman. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Back to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Tyler Boyd. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead down to 3 at 13-10. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Denver's offense now set to go. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Williams. 2nd and 9 now. Finding Williams once more, complete. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. 3rd and 7 now.
And Charles, you look at this defense, they were a very loose group coming into the week, knowing they kind of had the upper hand going into this one, taking on a team that hasn't won in a month and a half.
And that works well for you if you establish your dominance early in the game against a team that's struggling. But if somehow they fashion some plays together early, knock them back on their heels, that looseness can be used against them. Then they're trying to scramble to make sure they get their game right.
That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Indy set to go on offense once more.
And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Now back to throw.
That one finds Pierce right side.
Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down. The start for them near flawless. Defense gets them a 3 and out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
First and 10, Taylor now.
And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. J.J. Watt, the one that gets him down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll drop to throw.
He'll get this one to Pittman.
And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 38-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. They'll set up to throw. He gets this one to Boyd. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
The toss here completed to Pittman.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
2nd and 8 coming up. Running straight ahead, Taylor.
And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
On third down, here's Taylor.
And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1. Gay's kick is good. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. When you talk about clutch, that one was right down Broadway, and this game's all even here in the fourth.
He didn't leave any doubt, did he? Good snap, good hold, dead center. Almost like a big-time golfer in a major, firing at a pin from the fairway, trying to win the tournament going down the stretch.
And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
They begin the drive with Williams. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
58 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers.
And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. In a tie game fourth quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. Denver's offense ready to go again. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick six hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the fourth.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. On third down, he'll drop to throw.
This one swung out to Williams.
And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up fourth down. Here's Riley Dixon now, as he'll kick it away for the second time.
On the return.
Now a hit and a loose football. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Now Williams running left.
They'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll look to throw here.
This will be caught. Judy.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line.
Holding, offense.
A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. Back to throw here.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. Back to throw. His throw caught right around the 6. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Tim Patrick from 6 yards away.
And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Colts set to take over here offensively.
And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They'll set up a throw. Working the middle here. That's complete to Moreau, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
Pass complete to Taylor.
Ooh, with a juke.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Now the Colts moving quickly here in the hurry-up offense. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller.
And the Broncos will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler.
Now they got to get to the line quickly. 2nd and 4. And that is incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
1st down now, but that clock rolling. They'll look to throw again. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And they will rally and stop him short of the 1st down. They get him to the ground at the 26. And his kick is good. And it'll be all smiles on Blake Street tonight. The Broncos have won it. So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And I think they might have something in this young rookie quarterback because he certainly looked the part.
I have to ask you a question. Are you thinking similar to what I'm thinking? That these rookie quarterbacks, they come in more prepared than ever before?
Year after year, they just seem more comfortable from